not see my face. No one can see me and continue to live. Then Yahuwah said, here is a place for you to stand by me on this large rock. I will put you in a large crack in the rock. Then I will cover you with my hand, and my glory will pass by. Then I will take away my hand, and you will see my back, but you will not see my face. That is so powerful, family. There's so much in that. But this is not the time and place to even tap into it. We say thank the Most High for it and for him showing us his glory. See, it's just like we said in the prior recording. We are going to share this little piece of that. It's just like we shared in the prior recording, how you can almost see the Most High's hand here in the physical world as he remove it quickly after he does something. That's how it's so evident that it's him doing it. It's so evident that he's just moved in that situation. It's almost as if you can see his hand moving away in slow motion. It's hard to explain, but I think y'all understand where I'm coming from. And then we're going to slip over to Exodus 34. Then Yahuwah said to Moshe, make 2 more stone tablets like the first 2 that were broken. He didn't even say that you broke because of your anger against these folks, because he had already changed his mind. He was in a good mood then. He was like, okay, Moshe, I'm so pleased with you. I'm going to do what you ask, because you still have a heart for the people, even though you and I know they don't deserve it. Even though you and I know they ain't going to make it. Well, Moshe probably didn't know at that time, but Yahuwah knew. Moshe had a good inkling. He was still wondering, because the Most High made promises. He said, well, if he said he's going to take us into the land of promise, how is he going to do it with this stiff-necked people? I will write the same words on these tablets that were written on the first 2 stones. Be ready tomorrow morning and come up to Mount Sinai. Stand before me there on the top of the mountain. No one will be allowed to come with you. No one should even be seen anywhere on the mountain. Even your herds of animals or flocks of sheep will not be allowed to eat grass at the bottom of the mountain. So Moshe made 2 more stone tablets like the first ones early the next morning. So Moshe made 2 more stone tablets like the first ones. Early the next morning, Moshe went up Mount Sinai, just as Yahuwah had commanded. Moshe carried the 2 stone tablets with him. Then Yahuwah came down to him in a cloud, stood there with Moshe, and spoke his own name. That is, Yahuwah passed in front of Moshe and said, Yahuwah, Yahuwah is a kind and merciful Elohim. He is slow to become angry. He is full of great love. He can be trusted. Yes, he can. He shows his faithful love to 1,000 people, and that's 1,000 generations. He forgives people for the wrong things they do, but he does not forget to punish the guilty people. Not only will he punish the guilty people, but their children, their grandchildren, and their great-grandchildren will also suffer for the bad things people do. Oh boy. This is the whole point of this idea, family. After I copied this text, I was ordered to go right back to sleep. I thought that this was mighty unusual. However, I like sleep, and most of the time too much. Soon after I closed my eyes, I started dreaming, or I was seeing a vision. I believe it was a vision, however, afterwards I fell off to sleep. The Most High flashed my life before me, stopping at very key events to show me myself and how I used to be. I was a very selfish individual, mean, conniving, bitter, angry, sneaky, and disloyal elect. He showed me these terrible events not to make me feel bad, or as I started to do, repent for the umpteenth time, as a good friend I just met, Mr. Howard, reminded me beforehand. He did this to show his forgiveness, mercy, long-suffering, and patience, which is our word of the day. And patience is the ability to tolerate delay or suffering without complaint or anger, often leading to benefits like better decisions, making and improve resilience. It involves maintaining composure during frustrating situations and can be cultivated through techniques such as focusing on long-term goals and developing a growth mindset. The Most High then showed me a very detailed conversation that I had with every member of my family, the prior generation as well as the generation following myself. He showed me how most, if not all, was willing to forfeit the next generation for themselves and the comforts that they have secured here in Babylon. He then showed me the example of a parent putting bills in their children's names only to seemingly purposefully destroy their credit. And as he showed me this individual, she said, well, my mama did me like that, and her mama did her like that. I'm like, well, I can understand putting it in your child's name because you have bad credit from what your parents did, but why would you drive their credit back, make their credit go bad? They had no choice. They couldn't pay the bills in the first place. The whole system is rigged like that. He said that from that generation where our foreparents took that oath and vowed to do everything the Most High said to do until now, each generation has been kicking the can up the road for the next generation to pay the bill of obedience. Oh boy, that's the bill we have to pay. And we see that in Exodus 19:8. After Moshe presented Yahuwah's initial covenant terms, the people answered, all that Yahuwah had spoken we would do. In Exodus 24:3, after Moshe told them all the words and judgments, the people responded with one voice, all the words which Yahuwah had said we would do. And then Exodus 24:7, after Moshe read the book of the covenant aloud, the people said, all that Yahuwah had said we would do and be obedient. They lied. They said we will pay the price of the bill to be in covenant with him, which is obedience, which we were speaking on in a prior recording or two ago. Every generation from that one up to this one has suffered for the sins of our forefathers. Then Moshe quickly, we're back to the text. Then Moshe quickly bowed to the ground and worshiped Yahuwah. Moshe said, Yahuwah, if you are pleased with me, please go with us. I know that these are stubborn people, but forgive us for the bad things we did. Accept us as your people. Then Yahuwah said, I am making this agreement with all of your people. See, that's what Moshe wanted to hear. He didn't want to hear, but I'm going to go with you. Yeah, that means you'll go with me, but you already told me before, I'm going to kill these people off and take you and make a whole new family for myself through you. That was either before or afterwards, but I believe it was before. I will do amazing things that have never before been done for any other nation on earth. The people with you will see that I, Yahuwah, am very great. They will see the wonderful things that I will do for you. Sad but true, family, they had already seen it. They had already seen him take them up out of Egypt. But they didn't care. This is the good part. Obey what I command you today, and I will force your enemies to leave your land. I will force out the Amorites, Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. Be careful. Oh boy. Be careful. Don't make any